starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Nate Myhock. We'll get to those stories in a minute, but first, many parts of north central Wisconsin have seen some snowfall today. And our chief meteorologist, Jeff Weller, joins us now. Jeff, what's the latest you're seeing out there?
Well, the light to moderate snow made getting around difficult today. These are the numbers so far. A couple of these reports, though, are a couple hours old. So overall, though, a widespread 3 to 7 inch snowfall across the area. And we're not done. The light snow and flurries out there now will continue tonight. Another inch or 2 is possible. Here's the radar. There's not much going on here. It's kind of flying under the radar, but still some light snow and flurries in here that could add up overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Heavier lake effect snow for the Northcote Gibbet Range on Tanagan. Could see closer to a foot of snow there tonight. And it looks like this outside in Eagle River. The snow is on the ground. The sidewalks, though, here are pretty clear. So overall, we made it through this one just fine. But now we have issues. We have the wind kicking up. That's going to blow and drift the snow out there tonight. And then also temperatures are crashing into the teens. We'll have lows down near 0 and single digits. So it's going to be a cold and windy night ahead. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is cloudy skies, some light snow and flurries out there with lows down near 7. Your full forecast is coming up. Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. As the spring election inches closer, areas in the Northwoods are seeing different trends. Interest in running for local office is very high for some counties, but other areas are seeing the opposite. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has more.
I think local government is extremely important.
Oneida County Clerk Tracy Hartman has always found local government to be impactful to the community. This year, clearly other people are thinking the same thing.
There are a lot of candidates. We have 37 candidates this year running for county boards. So in recent times that I can remember, this is the most candidates we've had.
Hartman says because of recent events, people are realizing that local government is the perfect opportunity to get involved and have a voice.
As people were coming in and dropping off their papers and speaking to me, they were talking about the political climate. And obviously the last 2 years have been just chaotic. And people are wanting to get involved in government, wanting to have a voice in that.
The deadline for candidates to file to run was Tuesday, January 4th. Oneida County is the only county in Wisconsin without any women on the county board, but that could change soon.
There are a number of women running. I'd have to look at the list to count, but off the top of my head, there were 7 or 8 women that brought in papers.
Meanwhile, in Forest County, 8 of the 21 districts have no candidates running. In this case, someone could register as a write-in candidate. The spring primary is set for February 15th, while the actual spring election takes place April 5th.
This is where decisions are made that impact our lives right here and the policies and our properties and how we are living in Oneida County.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Rhinelander, I'm Morgan Johnson.
On Tuesday, Wisconsin state legislators Calvin Callahan and Patrick Snyder highlighted a new bill package. The bill, they hope, will help in recruiting police officers across the state. At the press conference in Wausau, Marathon County Sheriff Scott Parks spoke in support of better recruitment, saying it's a statewide issue.
It's imperative that we seriously take a look at trying to do something different. And I appreciate the representatives that are here today who have tried to put together some bill packages that should be beneficial to not only Marathon County, but to the state as a whole.
Parks continued, citing numbers from the Wisconsin Department of Justice, saying the number of officers statewide is low compared to years past.
Right now, Wisconsin is currently at its lowest number of law enforcement officers working in the state of Wisconsin for at least the last decade.
The Wisconsin DOJ says for 2021, the total number of law enforcement officers across the state was at 13,576. That's down nearly 300 from 2020. We'll have more about law enforcement recruitment on a local level tonight on Newswatch 12 at 6. The United States has reached another grim milestone in the fight against COVID-19. According to an NBC News tally, the U.S. surpassed 57 million COVID cases yesterday. Meanwhile, more than 832,000 deaths have been reported since the start of the pandemic. During today's White House COVID briefing, the response coordinator Jeff Zients emphasized the number of tools the country has in fighting the pandemic. He also spoke about how important it is for children to remain in school. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky shared the latest on the Omicron variant and also reiterated the importance of the vaccine. Meanwhile, Dr. Anthony Fauci reminded everyone that now is not the time to become complacent.
The coming weeks are going to be challenging. We're going to see cases continue to rise because Omicron is a very transmissible variant. But it's important to stay focused on three things. First, we have the tools to keep ourselves, our loved ones, and our communities safe. And importantly, we have the tools we need to keep our schools open.
Consumers are now seeing an increase of the price of an at-home COVID test kit. Both Walmart and Kroger have raised their prices. It comes after an agreement with the White House expired. Initially, the agreement was to sell the tests at a reduced price. Abbott's Binax Now kit was one of the first at-home tests that was authorized by the government. It was listed on Walmart's website for $19.88 on Tuesday, which was up from $14 last month. Kroger listed the test for $23.99. On Tuesday, a spokeswoman said, unlike other retailers, Walmart had continued to sell the product for $14 throughout the holidays. The CDC has now clarified its guidance for people who want to use tests following their COVID isolation period. On Tuesday, the agency said that people can use rapid antigen tests around day 5 of isolation, but the guidance did not make the test a requirement. Last week, the CDC came under fire for shortening the isolation period down to 5 days, but not mentioning the addition of a negative test to leave isolation. Some health experts argued that without a negative test, asymptomatic people could still spread COVID-19 unknowingly. Still, the CDC says that COVID-positive individuals can leave isolation after their 5-day period if they are free of a fever and other symptoms, but only added testing for those who have access to them and want to take one. They also went on to say if a person does take a rapid test and it does come back positive, that person should continue to remain in isolation for an additional 5 days. Discussions have stalled in Congress regarding whether businesses need additional COVID-19 relief. A bipartisan group of senators is looking at another potential stimulus package, which is focused more on businesses that have been impacted by the pandemic. The discussions have been ongoing since cases of the Omicron variant started to spike last year, and whether any bill can make it to a committee remains to be seen. Talks in the Senate are currently on hold, and a House aide says none of its lawmakers are in serious talks on the matter. A White House official also said that they are not looking at another stimulus, but something small could be done for restaurants. A lot of people who make New Year's resolutions want to lose weight. It's an issue that a lot of us face. Coming up next, we'll hear from a doctor who wants to help you maintain your healthy resolution all year long. That's next, right here on Newswatch 12 at 5.
The big in-stock winter blowout sale is on at Slumberland Furniture. Over 20 different sofas in stock and ready to go. Over 50 accent chairs and recliners too. Everything is on sale and shipping is free. Huge store-wide savings at Slumberland Furniture.
Why choose People's State Bank? Our digital tools make banking easy. Manage all your bills and payments with our online bill pay. Simple person-to-person payment, compatible with all major digital wallets. Misplace your debit card? Simply turn it off and on with the touch of a button. Put People's digital tools to work for you. Learn more at bankpeoples.com.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Due to an adverse product mix differential, our sales revenue for Q2 was flat.
Did you take into consideration at all my department's profits?
Blah, 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 blah.
Make your dreams a reality. Book your snowmobile trip to Saint Germain today. Call us at the Chamber and we'll make sure you're taken care of.
The big in-stock winter blowout sale is on at Slumberland Furniture. Over 20 different sofas in stock and ready to go. Over 50 accent chairs and recliners too. Everything is on sale and shipping is free. Huge store-wide savings at Slumberland Furniture.
Most of us saw a healthy snowfall today. Our yearly averages now, our yearly totals are reaching close to 50 inches so far this snow season. Phillips, you won 7 inches on this map. Rhinelander 5.6 so far. And there's still some light snow and flurries out there tonight into early parts of tomorrow. Now it looks like this outside Eagle River. We have some light snow falling. Visibility is reduced, but the sidewalks here are already clear. The secondary roadways, though, are still quite a mess across parts of the area. All right, the radar doesn't look like a lot's going on, but there's stuff out there going on, right? This is flying over the top of the precipitation. So there's still some light snow and flurries out in here. The radar is just not seeing it. It's so low to the ground. We'll keep that going for several hours tonight into tomorrow, but the narrative is changing from the snow over to wind and then followed by cold temperatures. Those are all on the way for us. Here's visibility exactly where the snow is falling or where the blowing snow is happening outside right now. Basically down to 2 miles over Vida, 5 Manchwich Waters. So, you can drive in this easily. Just make sure you take it easy out there tonight into tomorrow. Here's that wind, a direct north wind right over Lake Superior right now, ushering in some lake effect snow further north, but that's going to keep things breezy tonight. We'll have wind gusts near 30. That's going to blow that snow out of the trees and keep that blowing and drifting snow tonight because the snow is all very light and fluffy, as you know. It's easy to move around. All right, so here we go. The blowing and drifting tonight into tomorrow. It's going to be an issue, right? So the snow is stopping or ending tonight. We'll keep that blowing, though, through tomorrow. And then our attention turns toward the coast. So right now, though, first off, the lake effect snow will continue. It's going to be a really finite area, though. We're talking Gogebic Range, Ontonagon, and Houghton area. Could see upwards of a foot of lake effect snow later on tonight. So here it is now, Futurecast showing the synoptic snow ending for our area here. But look at these lake effect snow bands, right? These will be intense if you get under one of those late tonight and early parts of tomorrow. Then that quickly gets out of here, and then we may see some more flurries tomorrow, although that's going to be a stretch across much of the region. Here's our snowpack, though, before we came into today. So if you're watching me from places like Madison or Milwaukee, yeah, this is going to be a great weekend to hit the trails because we got a lot of snow today and we have colder temperatures on the way. Speaking of temperatures, here they are, 12 below in Grand Forks right now. We're going to do that for low temperatures later on this week as we have a reinforcing shot of cold air on the way. Right now it's 14 in Rhinelander, 13 Eagle River, 15 for Antigo, 20 in Wausau. That's the warm spot currently at 23 point. So this is, though, going to change as we have much colder air on the way. In fact, high temperature tomorrow, 13, 12 Friday, 24, a heat wave on Saturday, and then right down to 7 on Sunday. That is a 2 below high temperature on Monday. We'll see if it holds, but right now we have a really cold air coming for us Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is lots of clouds out there and windy, some slight snow showers out there. Look for low temperatures down near 7, but it's going to feel much colder with that gusty northwest wind. For tomorrow, it's Thursday already. Some scattered snow showers, maybe an inch tomorrow morning with a north breeze around 5 to 10. Will die down through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows that light snow chance tomorrow. Then we dry out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But look, it's cold. Sunday, 7. Monday, that high of 2 below. Nate?
Going to get real cold. Thank you, Jeff. Elder care professionals have health and safety concerns to deal with during the winter. Their attention is focused on keeping people warm and preventing accidents. Geriatric health experts say that elderly folks are at a greater risk for bodily injury during this time of year, since they are more prone to falling on slick surfaces.
When we go to a client's home, especially with weather like this, we want their safety to be number one. We make sure that their furnace is working good. If not, we will call someone.
Beyond an extra set of eyes on fire hazards, a helping hand can go a long way.
Just say, hey, can I help you? Or, I've seen you've been out here for a while. you know, can I finish up? You go in and warm up or something like that. You don't want to take their independence away from them, but you also want to help them.
Experts highlight that your role should be to support your elderly neighbor. Keeping them involved in the cleanup can be good for their mental health. We will learn more about fall's and winter weather safety on Newswatch 12 at 6. You hear it every single year. This is the time I'm gonna really start getting healthy, but more often than not, the goal is tossed out the window in no time. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller spoke with a cardiologist about how you can make this year the one you really get healthy.
It is not a cosmetic problem.
But it is a problem that many Americans suffer from.
It's only in the last probably 50 years of human existence that this environment of highly processed food and calorie excess has been around.
While these food supply problems might be new, the idea of using the new year as a time to get healthy isn't.
I think sometimes people get the idea that if they're 50, 60 pounds overweight, they have to lose all that to be healthy, but they really don't. They only need to lose 5 or 10%.
Now is the time when gym memberships are rising and fresh produce is sold out at the grocery store.
Getting people on this much healthier protocol makes a substantial difference in their health.
But people often fall off their healthy routines faster than they commit to them.
People are thinking about looking to make it a New Year's resolution. It's a simple thing just to avoid sugar and sugar products or products that are laced with sugar. I think just doing that will make people healthy.
Dr. Logman says that prioritizing your health should be an all-year activity, not just for the start of the year. There are plenty of tools that make this possible.
The diet programs like we run and other people run, I think are helpful. There's some new drugs that are going to come out that are going to be very helpful.
All of these are steps towards what Dr. Logman calls a more exciting and meaningful life.
I think it'd be just helpful to people, change people's attitudes about obesity from this blaming the patient to trying to help the patient, provide resources, acknowledging what it is, which is a combination of genetics and a toxic food supply for the most part, and trying to address that.
In Wausau, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
Security is being stepped up in Washington, D.C., with tomorrow being the 1-year anniversary of the January 6th insurrection. Next, we'll tell you about one popular Fox News anchor and why he is being asked to cooperate in an investigation. We'll break it down after the break.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in granite stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly sear filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA-free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
Toyota topped the city of Detroit in 2021, now becoming the top-selling automaker in the U.S. It's the first time since 1931 that an American car company has not taken that title. Toyota sold 2.3 million vehicles in the U.S. last year. That's compared to GM's 2.2 million. One reason for the change was the shortage of a semiconductor chips, which caused issues in production for GM. However, according to the company, that supply chain is easing up and production is beginning to increase. That news led to a 7.5% stock increase for the company, which closed at $65.74 per share on Tuesday. In other car news, Ford has beat out Tesla to become the top performing car stock of 2021. Ford shares rose by nearly 140% last year, and under the new direction of Jim Farley, the company has doubled down on an all-electric future. Farley, who took over in October of 2020, launched the Ford Restructuring Plan, which shifts resources to build electric vehicles like the F-100 Lightning pickup, which Ford had to stop reservations for after they hit 200,000. Ford also says that orders for their new Mustang are soaring as well. Security in Washington, D.C. is being stepped up ahead of tomorrow's anniversary of the January 6th insurrection. We're also learning that a host from a Fox News show is now being asked to cooperate with the House committee that's investigating the siege. NBC's Garrett Hake has the details.
This morning, the January 6th committee is widening its investigation, requesting testimony from one of Donald Trump's top television allies, Fox News anchor Sean Hannity.
He was more than a Fox host. He was also a confident advisor, campaigner for the former president.
The committee revealing it's in possession of dozens of text messages between Hannity and Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. The committee claims those texts show Hannity had, quote, advanced knowledge regarding President Trump's and his legal team's planning for January 6th. I'm very worried about the next 48 hours, Hannity reportedly writing the night of January 5th. Then a few days later, texting Meadows and GOP Congressman Jim Jordan about an apparent conversation with Mr. Trump. Quote, he can't mention the election again, ever. I did not have a good call with him today. Hannity did not mention the committee's letter on his program last night, but has railed against their previous release of one of his texts, saying his private texts and public comments about the attack have been consistent.
Where is the outrage in the media over my private text messages being released again publicly?
And overnight, the committee chairman telling CNN they hope to soon talk to someone even closer to Mr. Trump, former Vice President Mike Pence.
So his life was in danger. I would hope that he would do the right thing and come forward and voluntarily talk to the committee.
It all comes as Congress prepares to mark the insurrection's anniversary tomorrow. The head of the U.S. Capitol Police says there are no major security concerns this week and insists his department has fixed intelligence and operational failures in the run-up to the insurrection.
Our equipment, our training, our planning, all has improved since then.
The Capitol has physically changed too, with new surveillance systems, stronger doors, and custom-designed reinforced windows set to be installed this spring.
I deem this National Risk-Taking Day. You bet your life. Or it could be Go Down in Flames Day. Bringing America together. You want to double your money?
Yeah.
To win big.
Weekdays at 1:30 on NBC 12.
Start the new year off right with Menards Bag Sale. Pick up a bag in-store and get 15% off everything you can fit in the bag now through January 15th. Whether you pack it, load it, stuff it, or stack it. From light bulbs to tools, snacks, and much more. Fit it in the bag and save 15%. So pick up a bag in-store and find out how much you fit in the bag now through January 15th.
Save big money at Menards.
Just 2 pills for all-day pain relief. Aleve it and see what's possible. And also try Aleve X topical pain relief.
Corey Linda wrote in, and she wants to know, what's your favorite part of being a bath installer?
That's a great question, Linda. I love my job. At the end of the day, seeing the look on their faces, it really means a lot to me. I love what I do, and it's very special. As my dad always says, Jacuzzi has some really exciting offers. Take a look.
Let's make your tired old bathroom look beautiful again. Save now with 75% off installation, plus a free upgrade to stylish black fixtures. Call 1-800-Tundraland or visit Tundraland.com today.
Planning an outdoor winter adventure? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on. The WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to be on the ice or when there will be fresh powder on the trails. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Sponsored by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
At a time when misinformation is all too common on social media, we take great pride in bringing you the news that matters, that impacts your family, news you can trust. Local broadcast journalists bring you the facts, covering the stories breaking in our community and across the globe. Text TV to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on local journalism. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
All right, Jeff, a lot of snow coming to our area today. Should be good for some tourism out there.
Yeah, this storm did what it was supposed to do. It's not quite done yet. We got a little bit of light snow tonight and some flurries, followed by wind out there now, and then falling temperatures. Here's the radar. Still some light snow falling out there, heavier lake effect snow further north, but the wind is kicking up as well. So winds right now is sustained near 20 over Vida, gusting near 30. That's going to blow and drift the snow around tonight. Also create some lake effect snow further north, and temperatures are dropping. We're back in the teens. We'll probably hang out in the single digits tonight, but then look at the 7-day. Look at these low temperatures. 15 below getting a Sunday, so a reinforcing shot of cold air gets in here after the weekend.
All right, so hats, gloves,
everything.
mittens, scarves,
Warmers.
whatever you need. Stock up on it.
Underoos, yeah, all that stuff.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 6.